Have you ever felt like your brain just froze while speaking English? The word is right there, but it just won't come out? You're not alone. In this podcast, we'll walk you through why your brain shuts down in those moments, and how you can start speaking fluently step by step. That if you're struggling to express yourself and thinking, I just want to speak without freezing, this episode is for you. Hey, welcome to the English Fluency Strategies podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Helen. Today we're talking about something almost every learner experiences, your brain freezing mid-sentence. You know, that, what was I saying moment.
Exactly. And this happens not just to beginners, but to intermediate, even advanced learners too.
Absolutely. Just last week I met someone at a cafe who had lived in the US for 2 years, but suddenly froze while forming a sentence. They felt bad, but it's actually very normal.
It's because in that moment, your brain goes into don't mess up mode and kind of shuts down. Today, we'll explore why that happens and how to overcome it. It's actually a psychological reflex, especially when speaking to strangers or in front of people. Your stress levels rise, your body releases adrenaline. Your brain goes into protection mode, fight or flight, and language production takes a back seat. So your brain is trying to protect you, but the result is a bit awkward.
Like when you're at the checkout and the cashier says, "How are you?" and you panic. Even though the reply is simple, "I'm good, and you?" It's not just about knowledge. It's about pressure, perfectionism, and social anxiety. Job interviews are another classic. Someone well-prepared can freeze at "tell me about yourself." Because in high-pressure moments, your brain may lock up.
Tip 1: Inner dialogue. Spend a few minutes daily thinking in English. Even when you wake up. Like, I'm brushing my teeth. It's a sunny day. I have a meeting at 10. These small sentences train your brain to operate in English. Even when alone, you're creating a mental habit. I used to do it on the bus. I describe people around me in English. That man is wearing a red jacket. He looks tired.
Tip 2. Go to phrases. These are your lifesavers when your brain freezes. Let me think. That's a good question. Well, I guess they buy you time and help maintain confidence.
Tip 3. Shadowing. Repeating a native speaker in real time. I used to do it with Netflix clips, especially Friends. So helpful.
You improve pronunciation, pacing, and tone. It builds reflexes.
The other day, I was ordering food and wanted to say chicken, but it just wouldn't come out. I said, "Can I the grilled, chicken?" And it was totally fine. People usually understand you. You're just overthinking it. And even when you pause, people tend to be patient.
Totally. And let's be real. Native speakers pause too. Like, can I get the what's it called? Oh yeah, Caesar salad? That happens all the time. One of my students told me she freezes when ordering coffee. She practiced at home with a cup and mirror. "Hi, can I have a latte with almond milk, please?" And just said it over and over.
That's awesome. Practicing real-life moments helps build muscle memory. Airports, restaurants, shopping. Simple scripts for real situations. Also, record yourself. Seriously, it's awkward at first but powerful. You hear your own pauses and get more confident. Fluency isn't speaking fast. It's communicating clearly, calmly, and confidently, even if you pause. Those freeze moments often come from mental blocks. The most common one? I can't do this.
Yep. That little voice in your head. You'll make a mistake. You'll sound stupid. Don't mess up. It becomes noise. It's so important to challenge that voice. Ask, is this thought helpful? Is it true? Most of the time, it's fear talking.
Exactly. Replace it with, I'm learning. I don't need to be perfect. Every sentence I speak is progress. I worked with a client who couldn't say a full sentence out loud. But every morning, she stood in front of her mirror and said just one. I'm confident. After 30 days, she was telling stories. It's not magic, it's repetition. Your brain rewires based on what you repeat. Keep a win journal. Each day, write one thing you did in English. Even if it's, I watched a video. I said hello. Those tiny victories add up. Your inner critic loses power when you keep showing up.
What do you do when your mind blinks?
Panic? Laugh.
Give up? That's where emotional resilience comes in. See it not as a failure, but just a pause. A little bump on the road. I remember talking to someone in French years ago. I blinked. My face went red. But instead of quitting, I smiled and said, I forgot the word. Give me a second.
And we laughed.
That moment became a connection, not a disaster. Freezing doesn't mean you failed. It means you're trying.
Exactly. Learning a language is messy, and beautiful, and awkward, all at once. So build your recovery script. Let me rephrase that. What I meant to say was, sorry, my brain froze, 1 second. And practice breathing through the moment. Inhale, exhale, smile. Every time you freeze and recover, you teach your brain, we're okay. Keep going. The goal is not to eliminate freezing, it's to respond to it with kindness and courage.
Here's something we rarely talk about. What if freezing is actually a sign of growth? That's such a great point. Think about it, if you never froze, you'd probably still be in your comfort zone. Freezing means your brain is stretching.
Exactly. You're trying to express new thoughts, reach for new vocabulary. It's like a workout. Muscles shake when they're being challenged. Same with your mind. I once had a student who was frustrated about freezing in meetings. But when we looked closer, we realized she had started using more complex ideas. That's why she froze. Because she was leveling up. That's the reframe. I froze today because I tried something hard. That's not a failure. That's a win. So the next time your mind goes blank, tell yourself, I'm growing. This is part of it.
Be proud of that silence. It means you're doing the work. You're pushing boundaries. And hey, speak about it too. Tell your language partners, today I froze, but I kept going. That builds community, not shame. Let's celebrate the freeze. It's the signpost that says, you're moving forward.
Today, we explored why our brain freezes while speaking English, how to overcome it, and how to build emotional and mental habits that help. If this episode made you think, that's me, you're not alone. It's normal. And there are solutions. And hey, if even one part of today's chat helped you feel a bit more confident, that's a win. Thanks for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing, keep growing, and remember, don't freeze. Just breathe and speak. You've got this. See you in the next episode, and until then, take care and happy speaking. Bye-bye.
We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had one of those freeze moments? How did you deal with it? Share your story in the comments. It might help someone else too. And if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel and helps us create more episodes like this. Also, if you know someone who's learning English and often freezes when speaking, share this podcast with them. Let's build a community of learners who support and inspire each other.